Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
Welcome everyone to the SAE Podcast for the week of December 15th, 2013.
I'm Casper.
Yes.
And he's not Casper.
Oh, is everyone?
But he might be Ennis.
Potentially.
I read it somewhere.
Let's not set it in stone. Let's put a pin in that idea.
So it's December 15th. It's a beautiful time of the year.
It's the
best time of the year.
So, the snow is out in other countries, of course.
Celebration of Jesus' birth is coming with huge steps.
Right, Jesus' birth, because that totally was in December.
No, it was
totally
April,
was.
Right?
Paganism, anyway.
Anyway, so yeah, that only means that our break is coming up, and the only way we can summarize this entire term and year in SAE is to start an event, which will have a Christmas theme to it, on the 19th of...
Feliz Navidad. 19th of December, that's the end of this week.
That's this Thursday.
If you're watching it this week.
If you're not watching it this week, then...
What do you...
just skip to the end where the funny joke part comes in.
We're not funny. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, so the event is coming up. Preparations are as fullest. We are already shopping. We're already cooking the cake.
Decorations.
We are building.
Cake. Don't promise things we can't give them.
We're building the Christmas tree. We bought a DJ.
Building the tree.
We're building it.
That's how it works.
With stuff, just stitching it together.
Anyway, it's gonna be like
a plastic needle.
To summarize what this party is hopefully going to be like. If you came to the Halloween party, it's like that, but Christmas. We're going to put lights and stuff.
Deja vu.
He didn't come to that, so...
No, I mean...
He didn't come. He's not as good as I am.
I was in a nicer place.
I was here with you because I love you.
I was...
Not really.
I was somewhere else because I love you too. I spared you a sarcastic comment.
He spared us his dancing skills.
Hey, my dancing skills. And I have witnesses this time. My dancing skills are above the ground. I'm sorry. It's just
absolutely.
It's like if they laugh at me because they're
if
jealous.
anything is worth coming to watch, it's him dance. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great.
So that's coming up this Thursday. Just be there.
If you're not there, I'll hate you.
If you're not there, then you might as well just.
Anyway. Come to that, otherwise I'm not throwing you more parties. Jeez.
Okay, so the year ends, but with the year ending, there was a little introduction to a huge-ass comeback. And by huge, I mean huge.
Oh, before we get into that, I want to make a note of something. This Tuesday...
Just cut me off there.
Yeah, no. This Tuesday, we have auditions for our Unplugged sessions. Kareem asked me to make sure everyone knows about this. If you're a musician, if you play instruments, if you're a singer or rapper...
I can sing.
Come try. If you can sing well... So you don't embarrass yourself. Come try out. We're auditioning this Tuesday in the auditorium, 6 to 9. So come. It'll be fun.
Be prepared for some cool-ass feedback because I'm saying cool-ass twice now. I'll stop. Because Ennis is going to be the head judge. So
I thought I was a side judge.
Well, who will be the head judge?
I'm assuming Kareem because he has actual musical ability and I'm just some guy who's going to yell at
Okay, so that's
people.
good news. That is good news. So Ennis is just going to nod his head eventually.
And tell you suck.
Yeah, because
anyway.
he's great though. Yeah, so that's on this Tuesday from 6 to 9.
6 to
Be
9.
there. If for those who are at SAE and want further details on that,
it's a really
just
cool
open
project.
your email or check the posters. It's all there. So
if you don't understand anything, come find us. I probably won't want to talk to you because I don't like people, but it's okay. Ask the supervisors. We told them about it as well. So.
Or as I said, check your email. The email has been sent to every single SAE.
If you have any questions, email myself or Kareem. I won't tell you my email address. But Kareem's is on the email, so you can email him about it.
Okay, for those of you who are dying to still email Ennis, just, to compliment his hair or his smile,
no
we'll have the email right over here.
Spell both my last
email.
names. There's no way. I have 2 last names and they're both in it. If you can spell it right, I'll give you a cookie. No, I won't. Anyway, let's get back into what you were talking about.
The huge comeback?
The huge comeback.
Of a huge being.
That is Gojira. Or Godzilla.
Or Godzilla for all the American-speaking people.
All you plebeians out there.
So yeah, it's supposed to be bigger than ever. It's bigger than the New York one, bigger than the Japanese one. It looks cool. It looks great.
I'm so jazzed for that.
Yeah, me too. Actually, just watch the trailer. You'll see what we're talking about because we have as much as exciting trailers to show as ever. So. So you pretty much understand why we are excited about
Oh
this.
man, it looks so good. Like even if the story sucks,
Doesn't matter.
which let's be fair, most movies the story is just visual effects and the story sucks. It looked really beautiful. It looked so good.
I usually am very hard judgmental about the story, and I really demand a lot from a film in terms of its narrative. I don't this time. I honestly don't.
I
care.
just want to. I mean, most Godzillas,
I want
they
as
suck.
much
But,
as
like,
that big thing as
I don't know. I'm hopeful.
possible.
Bryan Cranston's in it. Bryan Cranston's always wonderful.
Who's that?
Malcolm in the Middle, the dad, Breaking Bad main character.
He's the guy from Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah, you don't. See that.
Jesus.
This is what meth does to you kids. Phenomenal actor, phenomenal. Hopefully, I don't know if he can carry a movie on his own. Let's be
If
fair.
he can, then Godzilla will
There's
carry the rest.
who else? That guy from Kick-Ass. I don't remember his name. British one. It's not Andrew
British
Garfield.
No, but you know what? I'll give a short comment on this. This week I've been watching a lot of like making of documentaries,
Yeah.
and I went to the ultimate blockbuster history, Jaws,
Oh yeah.
and how specifically Spielberg said that he did not want star mega actors in the movie because he didn't want them to steal the
Exactly. No,
spotlight from the
that's
monster
actually-
itself.
It's a good point.
So I suppose they're doing the same thing here. Like you won't see a Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt category actor in a movie like this because it would take a little bit away.
I mean, if you think about like World War Z, it was called Brad Pitt with some zombies in it. Really,
I still haven't seen it, and
I watched it. I was underwhelmed. I didn't like how calm he was during an entire outbreak. There was one scene in a grocery store, and he had a shootout with someone, and I felt like, oh, this is like an intense moment. But every time with the first time, literally, and if this is a spoiler, it doesn't matter. The movie's bad. The first time he watches someone get bit by someone, in his head, he's counting how long it takes for the person to get infected and turn.
he's Brad Pitt.
He's with his kids, with his wife. They're rushing to a car, and he's sitting there counting. 1 Mississippi, 2 Miss. I'm like, if I see zombies, I'm like, nope, nope, nope. This guy, he's just cool. 1 Mississippi.
No, but he's
Oh,
Brad
okay.
Pitt. You know, I mean,
Oh,
he's
second.
like, from what I know, he's just like this average, ordinary dad citizen, and then suddenly, you know, he can shoot a gun, he can
Well, no,
kick ass.
I think he's like
can-
UN, retired UN inspector, but like
Looks
he's
young for
way,
retired.
he's way too cool under fire. I mean, I love Brad Pitt because of Fight Club. That's where I fell in love with him. He's a fantastic actor. They just, when you get too successful, you don't want to try ambitious things. I guess he doesn't want to break out of the comfort zone.
It's been a very long time since anybody tried ambitious with a performance of an actor, to be honest.
It's mostly the up and coming ones. Like you see a lot of roles from like Benedict Cumberbatch. He's really big nowadays. He's fantastic.
Rooney
I like
Mara.
seeing him.
You'll hear more of her. It's Rooney Mara. If you don't know who Rooney Mara is right now, you'll know in 5 years. You'll watch this and go like, he knew. He
Also,
knew.
before I forget, the other Olsen sister. Apparently, the Olsen twins have a younger sister, and she's in Godzilla as well.
How unlucky. It's like be an Olsen sibling, but miss out
But
on
the
the
other,
twin part.
you're the other one.
Yeah,
But I don't know. It's one of her first big breaks. We'll see how she does.
big breaks.
Are the Olsen twins in anything anymore? Like,
9gag.
okay.
Okay, so that's coming up. It's coming up in 2014, so we're just a little early heads up, but we just were too excited.
I'm
It looked great. The moment the teaser came out, I was like,
it looks good. I think they said it's the biggest like Godzilla to scale yet. And
Well,
he
that's
looks
great.
Enormous.
I mean, my mom heard the screech from the trailer. She walks in, she's like, seriously, Casper? I'm like, Mom, you don't know what you're talking about. You do not know what you're talking about. Look at this. She's like, I don't care, and she walked out. But I suppose
No, I love Godzilla. Ever since the departure from the 98 one is when I started getting into it. And
which one was the 98? I
Yeah,
mean, the
98
one in
with,
New York, yeah, with Matt Broderick.
with Matthew Broderick, who I
Yeah.
also love. And who else was in that?
Jean Reno.
Jean Reno.
Jean Reno is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's beautiful. I'll just say it. He's the most beautiful man on earth. He's the most beautiful French person that's alive.
Wow, a French endorsement. That's first on the podcast.
And he married a Polish woman. He divorced her, and he married another Polish woman.
Aren't you so proud? Can we just superimpose the Polish flag for pride, just waving across right here?
Polish flag.
Just
is
do that in
beautiful.
editing?
It's a beautiful Yeah, I'll do that in editing.
Anyway.
But okay, so
let's get on to the Christmas spirit.
Christmas
to keep in
spirit.
with the
It's
season.
the end of the year, so you know, chills going down people's spines. People getting all cuddly and frisbee and
Burr.
other word that ends with I.
It's a really
E.
chilling 28 degrees outside. You know.
Chilling 28 degrees.
Yeah,
But
no.
you know, I have this little thing on my laptop where when I follow the London weather, the Toronto weather, Warsaw weather, and Dubai weather. And every time I look at it, I hate my family, I hate my girlfriend, I hate my friend's girlfriend, I hate all of them. They have such nice weather. It's -16 in Toronto right now.
I'm sure everyone there, if anyone's watching it from there, they're like, I hate you, Casper. You have beautiful sunny weather, and we're sitting here dying in the snow, and you're all like, I wish it was cold.
Snow is nice. It's white.
Grass is always greener.
But white, white is a nice color in terms of everything.
Sure. Let's get politically incorrect on the podcast. Sure.
I said white. I didn't say Caucasian. Anyway, so yeah, that also means that that Christmas is a return to Christmas films, and since Christmas is not really the theme of a blockbuster to make it every year, so it's recommended, and it's not only recommended, but it's nice to just go back to the past when it comes to that.
Take a dip in memory lane of Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Classic.
In Poland, it's every single Christmas Eve. It's on TVP1 every single Christmas.
Man, there's something about the movie. I can watch it even today and still laugh.
Yeah. So we all know you know the movie, but just have a look at the trailer, gets you in the mood.
Know that you're in there, and that you're all alone. Hello.
You see what I mean? Like I already feel 20. It smells like 24th of December already. I love Home Alone. I love Home Alone 2. I hate everything after that, but Home Alone and Home Alone 2.
I actually don't remember the other ones.
There was one where Home Alone is Macaulay Culkin. Like, also watching Macaulay Culkin be such a cute kid, and
back when he was still of our species.
He was a human. No, Macaulay Culkin. Like, if he makes it to this Christmas, it'll be a good thing. Like, I check Google every day, type Macaulay Culkin, hoping not to see he's dead.
Does he have something, or is it just besides it like a crippling drug addiction? He has
skin and bones.
Yeah.
No, he's he's a cocaine addict. Alcohol abuse. He's
everything abuse.
But Macaulay Culkin let me just talk about Macaulay Culkin for a second. He's a very interesting case because besides the Home Alone, where he is a sweet kid but a naughty kid already, there's this film that he does with Elijah Wood, who is also still a kid in that movie. It's called The Good Son.
I think I remember it.
If you haven't seen The Good Son, watch. It's nothing to do with Christmas or anything jolly at all. But The Good Son, in terms of a child performance, a child aged Macaulay Culkin was like 6 in this film, or 7 tops. Seeing it, maybe 8. Or 9, and not older than 10.
Tops.
Yeah. Well, he was a kid. He's as old as he is in Home Alone, and to see a kid like that perform a role where he, with such cold blood, kills, and it's just psychopathic role. It's fantastic. It raises the question of, could a kid like that handle such a role? Apparently he could, yeah. But he's a very talented actor, and it's a shame.
Think about child actors or actresses, and how many of them are still relevant to today. Like even the Olsen twins we were talking about.
Elijah Wood is, but that's because of Lord of the Rings.
Because he still looks like a child.
Yeah,
I actually like Elijah Wood. He's a decent guy, decent actor.
He was in Deep Impact.
But like Olsen twins, they're gone. Macaulay Culkin is gone from society. Lindsay Lohan is...
That's a huge shame as well, because Lindsay Lohan was not only talented in what she's shown early on, but she was pretty too. Was being the underlined word.
Kids, if you're going to take away anything from this is...
Don't do drugs. No, as... I
was going to say don't be a ginger, but...
As that singer dude from Love Actually said, kids, don't buy drugs. Become a pop star and they'll give it to you for free. No, but
I think
seriously, don't do
Christian Bale, wasn't he a child actor?
He was, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he wasn't as famous, but like he's still around.
Leo DiCaprio was a child actor.
Average. Leo DiCaprio, yeah.
He was in that This Boy's Life as well with Robert De Niro.
Yeah,
fantastic film.
Still no Oscars. Come on, Leo.
Actually, I'm fine with that. I don't see a role where he would deliver an Oscar performance. The closest, in my opinion, that he got to was in Blood Diamond. But
no. Blood Diamond was sold by the other actor. What was his name? Jimoon Hunsen. I think was the
fair enough. But he could have got a support actor at least.
He sold that role just like in the way Last Samurai, the Japanese actor, and I can't recall his name. He sold that, not Tom Cruise.
No, Tom Cruise was the marketing department of the film.
Blood Diamond wasn't really sold by DiCaprio. DiCaprio was average in that. I liked him more in Departed because that was...
No, that's Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg was fantastic in that movie. Even though he wasn't in the whole thing,
Every time
I
he was,
loved
I
him.
used to replay the scene. I learned so many new curses just because of that movie. Such
I
a
really
good
should watch it again. I
performance.
saw it a long time ago, but there was a lot of big names in that movie.
Jack Nicholson, DiCaprio,
Matt Damon.
was there.
Matt Damon and Mark Wahlberg in one
And,
movie. It's amazing. I could tell them apart.
Mr. Baldwin was there as well.
Baldwin was in it.
Yeah.
Oh man, who else? Who's the chief? No, it wasn't the chief of police. It was DiCaprio's boss. I can't remember the name of the actor, but I know he's famous. I'm gonna feel bad for this.
I know who the name flew out of my
He
head.
gets thrown off a building. Never mind. Spoilers. Don't watch Departed now, because you know what happens.
And just let me just bring a reminder. We started this off as Christmas films.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Okay, list of films you should watch at Christmas. We should watch Edward Scissorhands. You should watch Love Actually, the best British comedy
You should
rom-com of Christmas. And
You should watch The Santa
best.
Claus, starring Tim Allen. Classic, greats, you know. And its sequels.
Oh, the sequels. The movie. Tim Allen.
I don't know how they made 3.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, fantastic. You know he got arrested for cocaine possession?
He is Buzz Lightyear.
Speaking of Toy Story, can we talk about Toy Story? I love Toy Story.
No.
Oh my god.
No, we
Toy
can't.
Story 3?
No.
But it
No.
was Toy Story 3.
No.
It was so,
No.
no, if your heart doesn't break at Toy Story 3, you're a bad person.
Mine's still beating.
If animated movies, what about animated Christmas movies? We talked about Frozen last week.
Yeah.
There's, what else? There was Legend of the Guardians, or was it Rise of the Guardians? Something with the Guardians. A lot of Guardian movies. The one with Jack Frost in it. But that was last year release.
No, you know what? Usually, when I was younger, what melted my heart for Christmas? Winnie the Pooh Christmas movie.
No, Winnie the Pooh creeps me out.
I mean, I know it's a film about a kid who has, schizophrenia, but still,
No, Winnie, I feel like Pooh is like a big
word.
like bullying jerk, and all his friends are like depressed and psychopathic.
But Pooh.
No, he has Eeyore has manic depression. Piglet is no self-esteem. Tigger is insane.
ADHD.
Tigger is just borderline
And
crazy.
Rabbit
That
is,
rabbit guy is
OCD.
antisocial
An
OCD.
OCD, and then Christopher
with-
Robin is schizophrenic. Yeah.
That's-
Disney at its finest, absolutely.
Disney didn't make.
Anyway,
made a
so
film.
from Christmas we went to films. That's our usual thing. But Christmas films, watch Christmas films. Nothing builds an atmosphere in a house like Christmas carols and Christmas films. And a Christmas tree.
And nothing
And
says
everything else with the
Christmas-
word Christmas in it.
Nothing says Christmas spirit like video games and staying inside the whole break and play games, because Christmas games. There's no. Are there any Christmas games?
Yeah, there was this Hercules Christmas game that I played when I was 9.
It's totally Hercules games are the best games.
It was
games.
you just had to walk and collect coins. It was really nice.
Fantastic game.
It was
There's
3D as
there's
well.
snow in Assassin's Creed 3. Don't play it. Don't play it, please. Save yourself the trouble. I can't really think of Christmas themed games, but we'll just talk about games. We'll talk about local release here. The PS4 came out.
PS4, it came out, but did it really?
Accessibility is nil.
I spoke to a person who has a little bit knowledge about Virgin Megastore PS4 sales, and apparently the store in their city center received 50 pieces, whereas the store in Mall of the Emirates received 25 pieces, and they just went in the first hour.
That you can imagine.
But 25, it's a big city and it's a big store.
25 pieces. That's
25 pieces of a game,
I
of a software, of a hardware that was being awaited for 8 years.
The stock was limited, but man, they are really cutting it shy.
The big numbers are coming to Sharaf and Jumbo.
they are really selling heavy. They're selling a lot of copies. They're breaking records for themselves, which is fantastic for them.
Not for me,
But-
because I want one before Christmas,
but
and
it's-
the chances are
It's really hurting their sales. I remember Black Friday sales. I don't know if I talked about it last week, but Microsoft dominated that, mostly because Microsoft always dominates North American sales, but they really crushed the Xbox One and the Xbox 360. Both outsold any PS4 sales across the country.
It's
Mostly because of accessibility. They're really limited on supply, and it surprises me. I guess that's why they're not launching back in their home of Japan. I've been told Japan launches in February, which is really late for Sony headquarters.
Speaking of February, I believe February will be the month where you can actually buy a PS4 console
You'll
in
be
Dubai.
lucky. You'll be lucky. I mean, if you think back on the
just
Wii
walking
launch, remember the Nintendo Wii? No. For all my love of Nintendo, the Wii was actually sold out for so long. There was a good
there was a good hype
6
about
months
it. It was a good
where
hype. It
you
was
couldn't find
innovative. It was a new thing.
You could not find it on shelves. Everyone was buying a Wii to sit on their counter and collect dust. Because everyone knows the Wii was such a
Yeah, the
great piece of technology.
Yeah, the Wii.
I do have a Wii back home in my motherland of where no one lives. And it's collecting dust. It's serving its purpose.
You don't lie.
People just didn't use it. It was a gimmick. It was a great gimmick. Brilliant, Nintendo. Keep gimmicking. No, but like, for all my hate, Wii U is actually a good piece of technology. It's just that no one's buying it because their marketing is awful.
Whose fault is that?
It's not Kojima's fault. No, well, I was saying Kojima. No, it's not Miyamoto. Shigeru.
Godzilla.
See, now I'm confusing Japanese names. People are really going to think I'm racist. Kojima's
There's still
great.
Japanese names. Unless you short the Japanese into the first 3 letters, you're not racist.
Hideo Kojima is the creator of Metal Gear Solid, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
He came here almost a year ago.
Yeah.
They're releasing a new Metal Gear Solid. I don't really care. I don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Some people are fans of Metal Gear. They talk about it at VGX maybe.
I have a Metal Gear
VGX.
game, but I never.
Can we
played
just do it like a Jeff Cayley callback?
Jeff Cayley?
Since VGX is on the topic, just like Jeff Cayley.
Jeff Cayley.
Fantastic. I don't know if anyone's seen the highlights of VGX. They were awkward and awful. It was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. I don't know who the. Okay, when you say an award show, what comes to your mind? Like you're
Seth
big
MacFarlane.
you're big into film. Not forget like the name. When you're watching an award show, what are you watching it for? Just tell me, like, in brief. An award show is what?
See the best films get the best awards and host in the most intelligent, intellectual,
Yeah.
and funny
So
way
it's-
possible.
So it's like a celebration of the people involved,
Yeah.
the artists and the performers and the directors and the developers. It's a celebration of their work, and to see like who amongst them is like really set the bar higher.
Yeah.
Something about the VGX didn't understand this.
Jeff Cayley.
Jeff Keighley didn't understand this. He only understands the deliciousness of Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Where did that? We have a few minutes left. Just enlighten me. Why Doritos and Mountain Dew? Is it something he eats like on air, or like is it something that he has stains on his shirt?
At the risk of illegal advertising, I'll link you to his interview where he sat. I think we put a picture of it one time. He sat surrounded by Doritos and Mountain Dew doing an interview about Halo 4 release, I think. And oh boy, that was fantastic. But anyway,
like years from now, if I ever pull up an interview, people remember of me as the Ice-T Pope. Okay, but our time this year is running out. But before we end, we have a little message from the entire SAE crew.
hey, Merry Christmas from everyone here at the podcast and from the staff over here. We got a little compilation of them wishing the best
But
festivities of
just
the
slightly
season.
before we hit the staff, a huge Merry Christmas from Kareem, our sound guy, Azaz, our DOP, Simon, our producer.
Feliz Navidad.
We all wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, a successful break, all nice
Et
gifts,
cetera,
a
et
PlayStation
cetera.
4 under your Christmas tree,
If you're lucky.
if you're lucky. And here is our staff. We're off for this year. I was Casper.
That was from the heart.
Back row bringing you all the magic of the podcast and the coolest students at SAE. From myself, Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yep, and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to all of you. I'm very excited and happy that we are having kind of these functions in the college now.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and have fun and be safe. And
Merry Christmas, enjoy the holidays.
Happy New Year in advance and Happy Christmas to everyone, and enjoy your holidays.
Happy New Year, all of you.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from myself.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and Happy Holidays to everyone. And I have chocolate on my desk. You guys are welcome to come and take it, one and all.
Oh, hello. Merry Christmas to everybody out there and a Happy New Year. And I hope that everyone enjoys the best Christmas movie ever made on the 25th. Die Hard.
December 24th on Hollis Ave at the dark, when I seen a man chilling with his